Hey, yo, what's good, Clipper Nation? It's CGODB. Um, yeah, I mean, we had this game tonight versus T-Wolves. We played particularly very well for, I'd say, about 70% of the game. We came out with John Wall in the starting lineup. Ty Lue, I expected him to tinker with a bunch of different lineups this preseason, so it didn't come to much of a surprise for me. But yeah, John Wall showed out. Overall, a lot of positives to take from it. They just got kind of sloppy with the turnovers and let the T-Wolves creep back into it in the middle of the third. But, I mean, it happens, man. They're still kind of trying to gel together. There's a lot of guys returning. Kawhi, PG, obviously coming back. John Wall. There's some new gears in our engine, so it's all good. I understand. But yeah, like for this video though, we're gonna look at some film. I'm gonna look at some stats. Yeah, we're just gonna go over what I liked, what I think we could take away and look forward to for the future and for opening day, because opening day is coming up pretty shortly. So yeah, I mean, overall, I'm excited though. It was very it was a very good game. I I was disappointed we couldn't hit that shot at the end. If Brandon Boston hit that buzzer beater at the end, whew, man, you you would have heard it from me. I would have been hyped, man. It almost went in too, but it's all good. So let's check this out. Marcus Morris overall had a pretty efficient game. See him with that little step back three right there. We got out hot pretty early on them, which was encouraging to see because, we usually, we can tend to start really slow, but John Wall had the boys going out hot early, commanding the offense. I'm just going to let this film roll. Yeah, I mean, got the switch on the smaller guy, easy and one for Cat. Cat started to heat up later in the game, but great block by Zoo. Zoo, Rocco, Moose all got multiple blocks, which is beautiful. Then Reggie on the other end, pulling from deep. My man, Reggie, I think he's going to see a lot of open looks. John Wall, of course, he hit some open look threes too, which is good to see. But yeah, this is a little bit beginning of the second. They're getting out in transition on us. T-Wolves are, they're a pretty athletic team. I'll give them that. Nice block by Rocco. One of the best, honestly, one of the best role-playing defenders in the game. Like he's, Portland had this man thinking, he had us thinking where he was washed, but nah, I mean he's been pretty nice. Anthony Edwards, I think he's gonna have a pretty good year as well. Of course, but yeah, look at this dunk by PG. That shit was fucking nasty, man. Look, PG all hyped. He looked like he just came out of college, man. So really nice windmill. I love that. Love to see the energy right there. This is where the tides turn. The T-Wolves, they start to come back on us a little bit. Really nice alley-oop. You see Rocco. Rocco makes a pretty nice pass right there. Zoo waiting on the inside. Nice cut, Zoo. He even hit some hook shots and stuff, so that was great to see. Zoo has a deeper bag than people give him credit for. And 1-3 from Reggie Jackson. Reggie's a playmaker. You know what I mean? He's a playmaker. We're going to see a lot of that. Now, this right here is one of my favorite clips. Boom, man, one. Nice little rhythm dribble. Froze the defender, drove in to a lane, and we seen that John Wall's still pretty good at doing that. He answered a lot of questions this game. Look, transition. Looking like the old John Wall. I don't know, man. Looking like the Clippers, these quote-unquote reclamation projects with Reggie, Batum, John Wall, a bunch of other guys. Even Zubac was kind of giving up on. Yeah, I mean, the Clippers, they can do it, Diabate played great, second-round pick. Coffee, undrafted, you know what I mean? We We got some dogs. Boston, late second round pick. It's an underdog team for the most part. Even though we are stacked, it's just a really great front office. Made some smart moves. Another swap by Moose. This man, look. Honestly, I know people don't want to hear this, but I'm gonna say after this, almost made it. He almost made it. See, it sort of almost. It was nearly a rim out, but it just hit the front bar, bounced off. It's all good though, BBJ. Don't worry about it. But yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that Moose. He's people are not gonna want to hear this, but I know people are freaking out because Hartenstein left, which Hartenstein was a great player, but Moose is honestly not that much worse than him, like at all. He's the eye test will tell you. I know it's like a small sample size, but shit, I seen this guy in person, man. When I went to the summer league, so he's special. He's special. That lateral quickness and stuff, it doesn't grow on trees. He's a high motor guy. He's plays like he has something to prove. So I think finding him some spot minutes and stuff during the regular season could be helpful. These are just some interesting stuff I saw. So if you did watch my video where I was predicting the Clippers lineups, I'm pretty sure this is one of the graphics I made. This lineup right here: Kawhi, PG, Batum, Morris, and Rocco, and I called it the all-wing lineup. You know what I mean? So I called it, man. Second preseason game. That's good to see Ty Lue experimenting, throwing out one of my lineups. Maybe he watched the videos. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, that was cool to see. And it worked too. I mean, they look pretty good. You could even throw out T-Man. You could switch Morris with T-Man if you want a little bit more mobile, athletic, wing guy out there. But even Morris, he's been looking spry too. He had a nice dunk, off the pass from PG in transition. The teams overall, they've been trying to play faster. Yeah, I mean, we let the game slip in the second half. This guy Dan Craig was coaching the second half, I guess, which I'm not really tripping that we lost at all because I guess different coach. And then, of course, we played a lot of the young guys and rookies, during crunch time. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't know this because I probably had my volume low or I was outside the room when he mentioned this. But I didn't know that Dan Craig was there second half. But yeah, I mean, that just reassures me even more. It's no worries. We could have easily won this game, but yeah, I mean, 17 minutes for Claw. He got 8 points, 2 assists, 4 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. I expected him to play, sub 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean, he shot 50%. Unfortunately, his 3-pointers couldn't go in, but a couple of them rimmed out. Just shit happens. But 2 assists. I mean, he had a really nice dunk too. His knees are looking, they're looking just fine. So, yeah, I mean, shout out to Claw. Morris, he played pretty well. 3 of 4 from 3. I mean, 5 of 7 from the field. 13 points. Even in addition, 2 assists. Got 4 boards. So yeah, I mean, Morris. A lot of people, he's a very polarizing figure on the Clipper roster, but this man, I think he's gonna have a big year because he's gonna have a lot of open looks, and he's a sniper, man. People forget he was shooting like 46% or something like that in 2020, or 2021. But yeah, I mean, Zubac, he played really well as just like Mook in the starting lineup. He got 8 points, 3 assists, 8 boards. He only played 17 minutes, got 4 or 5 from the field. Really efficient, of course, as Zubac always is. Yeah, I mean, he could feed him down low, get the hook shot off. It seems like especially last preseason game, it seems like they're featuring Zubac a lot. I mean, last game I think he was coming off the bench or something, but yeah, I mean, I like to see Zubac get some touches. Whenever the offense gets stagnant, they could use it. When the T-Wolves started to come back, it was when Zoo was out. So, I mean, hey, you can take what you think from that. But yeah, this was the man of the night, John Wall, 20 points, 5-11 from the field, 1 to 3 from 3-point line, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Obviously, we'd like to see him get a little bit more assists, but it can come down to guys hitting their shots, no matter if he feeds them an open look or not. But yeah, I mean, he even went to the free throw line. I believe he was perfect. Yeah, 9 of 9, and yeah, I mean, he did pretty good. It was nice to see John Wall. I expected him to pick up the pace for us, for a team that's we were like really like last in the league in pace in 2021. And then this last season we were like middle of the pack in pace. So I think John Wall is gonna help us pick it up even more. I expect us still to be around middle of the pack, because Kawhi and PG are coming back, and Kawhi likes to play that half court offense, which is all good. I mean, John Wall, he's showing out though. He's showing out. He even hit a 3-pointer, which is nice, off the spot up. And you only played 20 minutes, man. Imagine if you played 36 or 30 or whatever. Paul George, 24 minutes, 3 of 10, 2 of 8 from 3. Really inefficient night, but it's all good. 14 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. He had some really good moments too, but yeah, I mean, he's just got to take care of the ball. It happens. It's just preseason, right? So, I mean, nothing too much to trip about. But yeah, I mean, he was up there in minutes in total for the game. The leaders in minutes were pretty much PG, played 24, Rocco 24, T-Man 25. But yeah, I mean, let's swiftly go through the bench. Batum, he played 13 minutes, 2 of 4, 5 points, 7 rebounds, really nice, 2 assists. 1 of 3 from behind the arc. And yeah, I mean, Batum, he's always going to play solid. He's going to be one of the more consistent contributors on this team. They don't even have to play him heavy minutes. I prefer if they, save his legs for the playoffs, because he's going to have to play, some crucial minutes in the playoffs. So, Rocco, he played 24. He was his efficient self. 50% from the field. 2 of 6 from the 3-point line. Which is all right. 11 points, 2 assists, 3 boards. Pretty good. Moussa Diabate only played 8 minutes, but this man, he had a big impact. He's one of those guys you could tell, you could tell when he checks in, you notice him. You'll notice him for sure, whether you're watching through the screen or on person. He's got that impact. The stat line doesn't look impressive, but you'll see on the other end, he's got, those really nice blocks you saw in that highlight reel. Xavier Moon didn't really play much. Jason Preston didn't really play much. He got 3 boards, though, in 6 minutes. Terrence Mann gave us 10 points. Really efficient. Yeah, I mean, I'd just like to see you take more shots, man. I think you got a lot of potential. 3 boards, 2 assists. Yeah, T-Man, we know what he can do by now. Luke Kennard, this man's just been playing like his hair's on fire, man, shooting from 3. He's 100% from 3-point line, 3 or 4 from the field, 9 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. I mean, Luke Kennard, he's a very, very quality role player, and I mean, it's just great to have him as is like one of the last guys off your bench next to Amir Coffey, who's extremely underrated as well. Even though Amir didn't have a great game, he was 0 for from the field, 0 for 5, 0 for 2 from 3. 3 rebounds, 1 assist. It happens. I mean, last game, Amir kind of, he kind of helped carry in the second half. So, it's all good. BBJ, I think he hit some nice jumpers and stuff. And then, unfortunately, he does have one air ball a game, at least one. I don't know. I don't know. He's just got to get the form down. It looks good when he releases it, but it's just sometimes it just airmails. But yeah, I mean, he almost hit that last shot. He was 0 for 4 from 3. Yeah, I mean, BBJ couldn't really get a rhythm though. He only played a little bit. It's kind of tough to judge off that, and especially when you put him in the highest pressure moment with no with no warm up. But yeah, I mean, Clippers shot 37% from three. Nice. That's solid as a team for a preseason game. 46.5% from the field. All right. And these are just some other stats. Briefly swift through these. Paul George on the steals column, 4, led the team. I mean, he's a great off-ball defender. It's nice to have him back. Nick Batum got a steal in his limited minutes. Xavier Moon got a steal in his limited minutes. Jason Preston as well. Terrence Mann got one. Luke Kennard even got his hands on a steal. Blocks. Zoo got 2. Really nice to see. Just pinned it against the glass. Paul George got one as well. Rocco pinned him against the glass as well. Amazing defender. Moose looking like a future all defensive NBA team type of guy. 2 blocks, sending him into the 15th row in the crypto arena. That shit was ridiculous. Turnovers, though, as you could see, John Wall had 4 turnovers, 3 assists. We like to see, we like to see that go down a little bit and get those assists up. But Paul George had 3, kind of sloppy assists. Zoo had 3 as well, kind of had sloppy hands at times. And then, off the bench too. Reggie had 3 himself. Batum had 2. Luke, Coffee, Morris all had 1. Overall, almost everyone had a turnover that played. Just gotta control that. But what was really, really nice to see, flipping onto the positives, we're almost 100% from the free throw line. We're like 22 of 23 or something like that. I'll have the team stats up, but it's pretty nice. Definitely comment below who you thought who you thought showed out the most, and what are you excited about? What jumps out to you off these 2 box scores? But this is the T-Wolves. Cat got 5'11", 50% from 3, 19 points. Naz Reid always kills us. He got 20 and 11. He always kills us, especially when we're playing small ball. Anthony Edwards, pretty much 50%, almost 14 points. D'Lo, 9. Forbes getting 15 off the bench. He was pretty clutch for them, getting 5 threes. Lit the Clippers up from 3. I'm not gonna go through all these because you can pause it and look. But the T-Wolves, they had some really rough stretches, and then they had some good moments as well. From the field, they beat us in field goal percentage by pretty much 3%. From the 3-point line, we beat them by 2%, 35-37. Free throw, we definitely got more to free throw line more. John Wall helped contribute to that a lot. We hit pretty much all of them. T-Wolves almost did as well, so both teams shot pretty well. Free throw line, we out-rebounded them, which was pretty nice, despite Naz Reid going off on the boards. We definitely need to get some more assists. We didn't even get over 30 this game. Both teams got quite a bit of steals, almost above 10 each. Clippers got 9. T-Wolves got 12. We got a ton of blocks. We got 7 as a team, and then 20 total turnovers. That's just nasty. We can't do that. That's some Laker basketball. We can't do that, man. Come on. Fast break points, each team tied at 20. Points in the paint, they beat us by quite a bit. They got into the paint, definitely in transition a lot. Pretty much all of their transition buckets were in the paint, so they fouled 5 more times than us. But as you can see, our largest lead, we had 18 points at one time in the middle of the third, and then just slipped away. Unfortunate to see, but I think that lineup we ran, it was just we had some mismatches out there when they put that mobile, four and Nas Reed out there, and then some other guys kind of threw us off a little bit and started turning the ball over, playing sloppy. I mean, it happens, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty much all I got. Just want to show you guys this stuff. Talk about it real quick. Overall, though, a lot of positives to take away. I'm not mad at it at all. It's been really cool to see. Glad to see all the guys back. John Wall looking good. I mean, just good vibes overall. You guys definitely let me know what you guys think. I just think this team, it can be really special, man. This team could turn over a new leaf, and if we win a ring this year, can just commemorate all the Clipper guys who helped along the way. Guys like Lou Will. It doesn't even matter. Jamal Crawford, all the way back to Ron Harper in '91, Danny Manning. It doesn't even matter, man. We just gotta do it. Win the first ring for just to solidifying history, start this dynasty. You know what I mean? Jerry West building his final masterpiece before he pieces out. Because he's an old man. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just like what I saw. Let me know down below. Comment. I'll converse with you guys and go back and forth. But yeah, take it easy, guys. CGODB signing out. Peace.